Hey guys, today we are going to be talking about Arbisource. Arbisource is a sourcing software for Amazon FBA sellers. It's really important to be considering a software like this because it does save you a massive amount of time. So if you're doing Amazon as a side hustle, you really need to be concentrating and considering this because it may save you hours every single week and it's going to make sourcing a lot more efficient and successful. So, talking about saving time, let's get to the video. We are on Arbisource. If you haven't already got Arbisource, there is a 14-day free trial in the link in my bio. So go and check it out because you definitely want to be making sure you get involved with it because, like I said, it's going to save you a lot of time. It's going to make you more successful. So to start off with, you will have a dashboard. This is a demo account, so it's not going to fill out all my data. It's not going to tell you my sales or anything like that. But you actually link Arbisource to your own Seller Central, and it will come up with an overview of your sales, your orders, units sold, and it'll tell you what your top selling products are down here at the bottom. To start off with, when you first get Arbisource, what you need to be doing is going down to this bottom left corner where it says account, and you'd be wanting to make sure you set up everything correctly for your business. So if that's VAT registered, not VAT registered, if you're on flat rate, you want to put these settings in. If you want additional costs on the searches, so if you've got like an inbound shipping fee, if you're using a prep center or anything. We've also got global filters, but this is just saving the default filters for when you're utilizing Arbisource itself. You have got the deal score settings. So if you want to make sure your products are a little bit better, possibly more profitable, you can actually up that if you wanted to. And these settings are what you've got to decide when you're sourcing to make sure that you're finding enough products. You also have the API keys. If you look at the video up here, you will be able to add the reverse search function if you're actually utilizing SellerAmp, which is just a game changer on its own. And go check that video out because it's very, very good. Once you've set everything up, you want to be heading to the vault. So the vault is on this left-hand side. You could see this has got hundreds and hundreds of different online suppliers which we could go to and purchase products from. But instead of us manually going through all these different products and websites, what Arbisource does is it actually does it for us. It will scrape all these websites every single day and give us the profitable products from them retailers. So it's definitely worth doing, and like I say, it's definitely worth saving your time. Let's go and have a look at a store. For this example, we are going to have a look at Hamleys. And as you can see, it's giving us our product, which we could purchase at Hamleys. We've also got the Amazon website as well, where it tells us what the price is going to be. You'll be purchasing this product for £80.50 and selling it for the £300 mark, which seems a little bit expensive, so it must be a limited edition set, probably retired set. But what I would also notice is this is also out of stock. One filter which I do consider when I am using Arbisource is to have this out of stock function available, because there's a really important reason why, and I'll show you that now. So if I press this and it'll take us now to Hamleys, as you can see, it's showing us that it's out of stock. But we have also got this notify me when this product is in stock. If you wanted to, you can track these out of stock listings as well. And then you'll get an email notification to say that that is back in store for you to go then and purchase. So this is one reason why I like to have the out of stock on. If you don't want to have the out of stock there, you can use these filters, and you can change these filters for every single search you do. So press exclusion, exclude out of stock, and then apply. And what that's done is filtered them out now. So we can see here we've got this motorbike, Ducati Lenovo at £12.60, and we could be selling it at £28. One thing which I will point out when you are utilising this software or any other sourcing software is sometimes it will give you some false products. So you've always got to do them extra checks. Make sure you're doing your due diligence when analysing these products. You don't want to go straight ahead and just purchase this because it is profitable. Another reason why I like using the Vault is for retail arbitrage, which sounds bizarre because we're doing it online. But as you can see here, we have got lots of retail stores available to us. What I like to do is head to Smith's and I'll utilize Arbisource while I'm in the comfort of my own home, and I'll find out what stock's available, possibly do a click and collect order, and that just means that you're going to be saving your time when you're out in retail stores. Moving on from the Vault, we also have the scans. So this is if you wanted to scan a specific store, if you wanted to scan a specific category. If you was ungated in DIY and tools, for example, you could actually scan for profitable products in the DIY and tools sector. Arbisource also has a wholesale sheet. So if you're working with wholesalers, you're going to get a very long list of EAN numbers and their stock levels. What you don't want to be doing is going through that. It can take days, and I remember I used to do it manually and it was a killer. So to save yourself time, what you could do is upload the spreadsheet into Arbisource, run a scan, and then you'll be able to speed up the sourcing process. Another scan which we've got on this scans tab is the reverse search, and me personally, I love the reverse search because if you're using Keep a Product Finder, you're getting a long list of different products which meets your filters. The problem is you've now got to find your supplier. So what you could do is put that list of ASINs into this box here and start a scan. Myself and my virtual assistant do this on numerous occasions every single day because it's going to find us the products which we want to find for a profitable price. If you wanted to, you can search a storefront by taking the seller ID, and as you can see here, we have got the seller toolkit reports. So this is linked to seller toolkit, which I use for my inventory management, and we could run scans on our in-stock listings, our out-of-stock listings, and all them deleted listings which we've historically sold in the past. Because if we run these scans, what you'll be doing is then getting the replenishables, which you could then keep repeating them purchases, and you know that these products sell because they're already in your inventory. The custom scan here, this is wizardry, because if you found a website which is unfortunately not to be on the Vault, that is actually a good thing because you could set up a custom scan to then scan through that website, and it's going to check if there are any products which are profitable on that website without you manually doing it. As you can see, manual searching is good, but it takes too much time. So if we utilize a software like Arbisource, that means that you'll be able to save your time instead of manually clicking, searching SaaS. Is it profitable? No, it's not. Because we all know a lot of the products out there in normal online retailers, wholesalers, they're not profitable enough. You've got to think about, how can I save my time doing this? We have been actively running some scans in our business, and this is my personal reverse search which I have been doing in the last couple of days. And if you got a good search and you found lots of profitable products, what you could do is then rerun that scan to see if there's any other products come available the following day. Talking about these scans, obviously we could see that I've got results which hit my features and they are actually profitable. You can go and press this results button, and I'm not going to show you, but that is where you can actually see them. You could also see them here by pressing this button, and that will show you the results from that search. So then you've got an easy way to filter through them if you like, or just manually go through. Moving now back on the demo account, what you can do is have a look at the sourcing list, and you could add products from your results page into this sourcing list. So then you're not going to lose track of what products are profitable and you're going ahead and purchase them or not profitable. So it's a really good feature, makes things time efficient, and you're not going to miss any opportunities. We also have the replenishables, which goes along with the sourcing list. But if you find a product which you want to keep replenishing, you can put your ASIN in here and create a replen. What this is going to do then is going to find stores for you to actually replenish that product over and over again. And it's a good way to save time, especially if you found a really good product and it's sold out really fast. You would want to find a source store for that product ASAP, so then you can replenish that product straight away. We have got the price drops, which is powerful yet again. As you can see, Arbisource is really powerful, and I think that you do need a sourcing software, especially when you start scaling and moving forward with your business, because it's all about saving time and you want to have a tool which could grow with your business. So with price drops, that is going through different suppliers and it's finding these different prices. So you can see here, this product here is showing it's dropped in price and it's a member's price. So it's dropped to £45 and you can sell it for £99. But this is what I was saying earlier, and this is with all sourcing softwares. You have got to do your due diligence, because if you can see from this big picture here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 accessories with this purchased product, and the product we're selling has got more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 products in that one. So this wouldn't be a purchase. You can add it to a block list. It's going to save you in the future. Usually I keep them active because sometimes it will actually bring up that correct product. So it's just a thing which you've got to save time but refine your time. I don't mind looking at pictures quickly and going through and doing a spot the difference, as it would be. But as you can see here, we've got lots of products which have dropped in price. We've got £24.50, sell it for £61. On this right hand side, it's £18 profit. If you want, and this is one thing I haven't shown you yet, oh my days. If you have brought a product like this one, what you could do is do a reverse search. Trust me to show you, I'm the only one, but there we go. So if you've got a product and you've purchased it and you want to make sure that you're purchasing it from the cheapest place possible, which by the looks of this, Revolution Beauty, it's dropped to £4.50, selling it for £17. We can actually do this other stores. So that is checking other retailers, seeing if you have got the best deal. Sometimes you would have 2 purchase prices at the same price. So you would then want to consider your cashback options, which Arbisource is helping you do that. As you can see here, if you have got an active complete savings, 10%, 2.1%, but this is the best deal at £4.50, and then you get that 1.05% cashback. Make sure you use your cashback, guys. Make sure you use your cashback. Because we're talking about price drops, the next thing you want to be talking about is Amazon to Amazon. Because with Amazon to Amazon, you are actually purchasing a price drop to sell it at the higher price. So you can see here with Arbisource as well, you have got Europe buying as well, which a lot of people don't actually know how to purchase from Europe. I will give you a tip. Do not buy electricals. You've got to think, Europe has a 2-pin plug. In the UK, we've got a 3-pin plug. So just be aware of that. But you can actually go check this out, and it's giving you products which are profitable, which are being sold elsewhere in Europe and the UK. This one's a UK one. It's dropped down to £6.10. The average price we should be selling this product for is around £24. You can see here that is £7 profit. Buying 10 of them has already paid for your subscription. And then you've got the rest of the month just getting them little wins. Amazon to Amazon is really good to have a look at, and I would recommend you doing it. You can filter through these, you can refresh it, you can set alerts. There is so much, and this is just an overview video. I will be doing more videos like this, going into a bit more detail on specific functions of Arbisource. Let's move on to coupons. So with coupons, this is saving your inbox from being bombarded from newsletters from all the online retailers which have been actually subscribed to find deals. You could come here and see what offers are on certain retailers. So like Holland & Barrett, you could get 20% off when you spend £30 or more. So you may consider, right, I'm going to start sourcing at Holland & Barrett today because I've got a 20% advantage compared to other products. It's got benefits. You've got to go check it out. Like I said, there is a 14-day free trial, and I'll drop that in the description of this video, so make sure you check it out. All in all, you can see that Arbisource is a really powerful piece of kit, so you definitely want to check it out. Like I said, you've got to consider your time when you're investing in a software like this, because you could spend a day going through one online retailer, which you might only find 2 or 3 profitable products. But with Arbisource, you are speeding up that process. So you could be then going through 15, 20 retailers in a day, possibly more, especially if you run scans. And I am going to do a lot more videos on Arbisource because I've been using Arbisource for way over a year now, and I think it is a massive advantage for my business and for my time saving. I will mention that if you do have an active Arbisource subscription, you will be able to join the Arbisource Discord community as well. That has got A2A bots, so for Amazon to Amazon, Amazon Business to Amazon, and then Amazon Europe to Amazon. So make sure you definitely check that out if you take advantage of the 14-day free trial. Like I said, I'll drop a link in the bio, but I've said it a few times now and I've got to edit that out now. But I hope you've enjoyed this video and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers!